Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to Across the Pond Sports Talk. Welcome to Burnley versus Man United live watch-along for the Premier League. It's obviously been an eventful day in the Premier League. And they're finishing off with a very interesting game between Burnley and Manchester United. Those are the teams that we have on the screen. You've got Trafford in goal. Taylor, Bayer, Goodmanson, Brownhill, Roberts, Ramsey, Cullen, Amdouni, Al-Dakhil, and Kolo Osho for Burnley. For Man United, you've got Onana in goal, Lindelof, Fernandez, Rashford, Højlund, Reguilon, Casemiro, Dalot, Evans, McTominay, and Hannibal. I would suggest that Man United are really struggling with squad at the moment. Garnacho's on the bench, Van der Beek's on the bench, Ericsson's on the bench, Palestri. So yeah, it's not looking great for United, is it? Burnley have got like no form whatsoever. Man United probably pretty much the same as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I'm supporting the Burnley. As everyone knows, I have a very big soft spot for Burnley, and that does not change tonight. So yeah, Burnley versus Man United. So here we go, people. Let's just take that off so you can see the live scoreboard as it's rolling there. There we go. Don't need to see my name, so let's take that off. There we go. Wonderful. So there we go. So there's the lineups. The scoreboard will reset once it kicks off. PSV are 2-0 up against Almere City. Is that a cup game? Well, they've beaten. Oh no, that's half time. I don't know what happened with Barcelona. I've heard a lot about Barcelona game. I don't know how crazy that's been. But I've heard it's meant to be eventful. But yeah, we are about 2 minutes from the game kicking off here. 2 minutes. Cody Osho. That's how you say his name. Cody Osho. It's a shirt I actually quite like. I actually quite like the Man United shirt. That's actually quite nice. It's clean. So Hannibal starts the night, Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany's a funny man, isn't he? Wearing a suit, but wearing a baseball cap too. And trainers. Right, let's see who's kicking from which end to which end here. I think Burnley will be kicking us off here. Oh no, I don't know because they're both both sets of players are in the middle of the pitch. So I have no idea who's actually kicking off. I'll let you know once I know. I'm just showing around the fans at the moment, all singing, all smiling. For now, that may change in time. So it looks like Burnley will be kicking us off. And Dooney. Burnley will be going from left to right. Ref blows the whistle, and we have our lovely rugby kickoff, which was absolutely pointless. Goes to Casemiro, but however, Burnley do win it back. James Trafford would love to beat United tonight. Obviously, come from City. Company would obviously love to beat United. Obviously, played for City. There's a lot of City links with the Burnley team. I have to be honest. What's the chance for a Burnley win? Well, I'll see after this attack. Rashford, it goes out for a goal kick. Considering the weakness in United's squad, there's probably a better chance than most. It wouldn't surprise me if Burnley beat United, and then the United fans absolutely go mental. But big up to Bargav, big up to Peter. Good evening, all. Chris is at the boxing in London tonight. Lovely, lovely. I have absolutely no idea who's boxing. No idea. Who is it? Who's boxing? I haven't got a clue. 1-1's my prediction. It wouldn't. That's what I'm more thinking. It's going to be. It's a draw. I don't want a 0-0. I've not had a 0-0 for such a long time. Not in my lot. This will be the 0-0. It wouldn't surprise me if United win, but and this is the only reason I'm going for United. Possible to sneak it is because Hannibal and Hoyland, they're new, they're young, they're excited little puppies. I can kind of see them being very up for this game. Big up to Luke. Might be Joyce fighting tonight. I have literally no idea, mate. I haven't got a clue. Is he? I see the adverts, but I'm not the greatest fan of boxing, so yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. It used to be, not anymore. I like chaos. I love chaos. Yeah. I think this could be a bit of a mad game. I hope it is. It's a Saturday night. You want a bit of entertainment. Is he finally going to be calm? Normal service resumed in F1. Yes. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it today. I'm glad. To be fair, I'm glad Chris is at the boxing because he'd only upset me with F1 talk. Normal service was resumed today in F1. Verstappen pole by half a second. Absolutely pointless. So yeah, normal surface is resumed in F1 for anyone that likes the F1. I used to. Not anymore. Can't believe Johnny Evans is at the back. That just says everything. Is Maguire injured? That just shows how much of a mess United are in. That Johnny Evans, who only went to United to get some fitness up, ends up signing for United. Absolute madness. Chris, don't see anyone challenging Red Bull till 2026, especially if they all keep same lineups. Yeah, I think so far they are pretty much the same lineups, aren't they? I think AlphaTauri have just announced their Sonoda and Ricardo are staying on next season. So yeah, I can't see it changing. And F1 aren't the FIA aren't going to change it where it levels the playing field because Red Bull are just so far ahead. After Lewis got screwed, I was done. Fair enough. Yeah, I get the feeling on that. To be honest, yeah, I totally understand that, Parker. Yeah, it's one of those that's always going to stay in my memory for F1 history, and obviously not for good reasons. Hannibal is a very excited little puppy, isn't he? Jeez. Goes out for United throw-in. Mercedes decline is mad. Ferrari not getting to higher standards is insane. Ferrari have been a mess for years, unfortunately. Considering the type of manufacturer they are, it's kind of disappointing. Mercedes, yeah, huge decline, and unfortunately, it's been since unfortunately we lost Niki Lauda. It does seem to have just gone downhill ever since Niki left. I know he's only advisor, but obviously he was such a big part of Mercedes. I am not the biggest boxing fan, to be honest, Bargav. I've only seen Joyce fight once, thought he was fairly decent. Hopefully Lawson gets Williams' seat. Imagine him at Albon. Yeah, to be fair, Lawson's been all right. New Zealander, isn't he? I think he is. But yeah, very, very decent. Chris always just, yes, Chris Welch is definitely not a fan of Ferrari. And to be fair, rightly so at the moment. Yes, they got a win last weekend. I expect them to do what they do and just mess up tomorrow. I'm not even going to bother watching it. I'll obviously read it about it once it's done, but I'm not going to bother watching it. It's pointless, absolutely pointless. Just depresses me. I used to love F1. Yeah, Zhang versus Joyce 2 at the OVO Arena in London. I'd imagine that's where Chris is. Cheers, Luke. I say I haven't got a clue. I have seen that advertised. I've seen it advertised, but I didn't know what it was, mate. I don't know who Joyce is, and I don't know who Zhang is. So literally no idea. Luke, he is one of those gung-ho front-low fighters that takes a lot of damage and doesn't bother. Interesting. Right, here comes Hannibal. Here comes Rashford. He's got to remember to pass. Bruno. Oh, good shot. Good save by Trafford. It's going to be weird saying Trafford at Old Trafford, I have to be honest. But this is at Turf Moor, so we're all right this time. But yeah, it's going to be weird saying James Trafford at Old Trafford. Here's Lindelof to Johnny Evans. The ball's with Onana. What's his name? Onana. It's a fun fight if you like violence. Chris says Williams are progressing and says Lawson should get seat. And James Vowles from Mercedes has become a coupe. Yeah, I think Williams have done really well. They're a slow regression, and they're doing really well. Whoever's the new owners are, it's American now, isn't it? I think have done really, really good job. He fought sensibly. I thought that one time I saw him, but like I said, I don't watch enough to really speak much of it. I used to watch it at the army because obviously within the army you have regimental boxing fights, but that was the only time I really watched boxing. I watch it at the Olympics sometimes. It's not really my cup of tea. I think I've explained why. It's something that happened to Michael Watson. Bernard just, I'll say, being calm. I'm interested to see how Hoyland does tonight. Obviously, he's got his first goal for Munich, for United against Munich the other night. I still don't get the price tag. I'll be honest, I don't. Here comes Burnley on attack. Still can't believe Goodmanson still plays. Roberts with a great cross there. Oh my God, what a save by Onana. And Dooney with a header. Really good, powerful header, to be fair. Onana with a great save. That's a great header by Amdouni. Literally could do nothing more about the header. And Onana palms it out for a corner. Burnley have taken it quickly. It's Burnley still with the ball. Yeah, I remember Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn. I actually like Nigel Benn. Really nice bloke. Chris Eubank, very odd. Very odd man. Burnley's still on sack here. Man United. And it's offside. Cricket World Cup starts in 15 days. Fun sport for strategy lovers. Yes, I do actually quite like the World Cup, I have to be honest. Chris, comparisons Ferrari. Oh, yeah. It's spot on though, Peter. I think he means because Ferrari are biggest team in F1, United biggest team in England. 100%, mate. I totally get it. Just doing his job. Jeepers should save those. Roy Keane voice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The amount of power that Amdouni got behind that header, though, was pretty impressive. Oh, here's Hannibal. Here's Hannibal. Here's Højlund. Oh, well defended, Burnley. Clear it, clear it, clear it. There we go. It's going to go out for a throw into United. But yeah, so far, so good. I suppose we better get the goal things up because they, to be fair, the game's entertaining. There could be a goal. They're both going for it. And to be fair, they both need to. They both need the 3 points. I don't think a point suits either team right now. I think Burnley would probably take it more than United would. Goes out for a Burnley throw-in now. Eubank and Benson's look like they could be fighting with Chris being ranting about. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can't say I like either of their songs. I don't like the new generation of Eubank or Ben. Nigel Ben is a nice bloke. Chris Eubank, just weird. Very weird. I don't know if anyone's seen the Greg Davies story about Chris Eubank. It's worth a listen to if you ever get the chance. It's very funny. But yeah, Chris Eubank is a interesting character. Bit crazy for me. Oh, that's definitely a yellow. That's a yellow, surely. Dallo. Foul on Colosho. Colosho. Yellow card for Dallo. That is exactly what you want now. Colosho, yeah. He's going to have Dallo for breakfast today. So free kick to to Burnley. To Burnley. Right, whips in. Rashford heads it out as a poor free kick, to be fair. But Roberts can whip it back in. Headed out by Højlund. Shot. No. Shot by Brownhill. No. Just no. Not even going to talk about it. He's ranting about it because Nigel's son failed drugs test and not been going through the process. Hasn't stopped banging on about it since October last year. Nwaneri to be in the squad tomorrow. Possible. It's about time, if I'm honest. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, mate. I know he wasn't chosen for the squad today. I haven't heard there's an injury. So it's very odd for him not to be part of the youth. So I'm going to guess he's going to be on the bench. That's my guess. You know, Arteta right now, he lets nothing slip. There is not a journalist in the world that knows what's going on at Arsenal. And big up to Arteta and his coaching team. Nothing gets past and goes out of the press room at all. And rightly so. You know, we should not be given any power to any journalist. Another free kick here. United have been a little bit stupid at the moment, just nipping away at stupid little tackles. Let's have a look, see. But after a 50-50, I'd say first 10 minutes, Burnley have been better in the last 5 minutes, easily. Oh, these free kicks suck, though. Look, what the heck? What's the point? You get a free kick and you waste it. Hoyland is down here. I don't know why. He's gone down like he's back up now. I think he's just realised nothing actually happened. Oh, what on earth is United doing here? Oh, they've hit the post. Oh, my word. What a move by Burnley. What are United doing? Onside as well. Ramsey through to Amdouni. Oh, these set pieces are absolutely useless by Burnley. Yeah, to be fair, you got zero chance of these journalists have got zero chance to get anything out of Arteta, and good. I would happily not have any journalists at Arsenal, if I'm honest. How did you guys decide the Maddison versus Odegaard debate, loyalty aside? I've always said that we could have them both in the same team. I've always said that. I don't see why we can't have both players in the same team. If you look at Havertz and what Havertz is being asked to do and the type of player Havertz is, you're telling me we couldn't have Maddison doing that? So for me, there is no debate because I think we can have both and should have both. That's just me. I don't believe there is a debate to be had because I would have them both in the squad happily every day. You never paid attention to Maddison? Oh, I've been watching him since he was at Norwich. He's been someone I've kept my eye on for years. I think he's really good, and because he's one of those players that actually works back as well. So if you can look at what Xhaka was doing last season, and he's definitely not an attacking midfielder, but he was doing that very comfortably, like actually having shots, creating chances, scoring. If you swapped him for Maddison, honestly, I think that would have been perfect. But, you know, Arteta chose to go Havertz's direction. That's his choice. It's his team. I just would have gone for Maddison and cheaper. But we got Havertz now, and, you know, I like Havertz. I've got no issues with him. I'm sure he'll settle in and prove his doubters wrong, I hope. I know there's a quality player there. That's what I'm saying. I know there's a quality player in him. So Burnley are having to be forced into a change here. Goodmanson is coming off. Goodmanson. And Trezor is coming on. So this is a very early force change. However, Trezor is not a bad player. So I certainly won't worry about this. Not as close as goal assist stats gets highlighted. Oh, you know what? I kind of ignore it sometimes, the goal and assists, because look, I use it on my slides and I use it for when I'm talking about players. Totally get it. I use my eyes. Constantly. You know, if you watch James Maddison at Norwich and at Leicester, he works so hard. Yes, he down tools a little bit at Leicester, but I think we all know why he wanted to leave and just wasn't that happy. Situation wasn't great at Leicester at the time, and that does affect players sometimes. But you're seeing what he's doing at Tottenham already. Settled in very quickly, playing in a system that he's happy in, that suits him, which 100% he'd suit Arsenal's system because the way he plays, he'd be brilliant alongside Odegaard. Really would. I have no doubt. There was a little question mark with Havertz, and there still is. It's going to be there until we see constant good games from Havertz. But if Maddison was to come in, I'd have no doubt. I'd be like, yeah, he's going to come straight into that team, settle in, boom, 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 bish, bash, bosh, goal, 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 assist, assist, assist. Not a problem. I think Havertz just taken a while because obviously he's had a very bad period at Chelsea. Very bad. His confidence is low. He gets slated constantly by our fan base, by pretty much most journalists. It probably is hard to read, I'm sure as much as he probably tries to avoid reading it, he's going to read it. Here come United. They haven't been that great so far, I have to be honest. First 10 minutes, it was 50-50. Since then, it's all pretty much been Burnley. It's not a huge surprise it is at Turf Moor, but here's Trezor, the guy that's just come off a good Munson. Ooh. Here come United again here. Hannibal went the wrong way for Hoyland. Back with Trafford. Why is he trotting for England though? Have you met Gareth Southgate? This is the man that likes to pick Maguire. I would totally ignore who's being picked and not being picked for England at this right moment because this is Southgate. I can't say too much. But honestly, once that guy goes, then we will definitely see an improved selection choice. That's for certain. My way of getting behind Havertz is to bet that he scores. Put a 5 on him, 9-4 for. That's awesome, mate. 9-4. That's pretty good odds, to be fair. That ain't bad, I honestly do think that Wednesday's game would have helped him because that was really good confidence booster for me. And to be fair, I think most of the press about him has been positive as well. I know some people try and take little digs here and there, but overall, it's been pretty positive. And I thought it was a very good game. You saw what he's being asked to do by Arteta. I'd love it if he scored, I tell you, because that would soon change Arsenal's fan base about him. My predictions are 4-3. It's a goal. Johnny Evans, you taking the mick.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Jeez. Honestly, United do not deserve this. I need to see this again, but that weren't great. Yeah, it was so much more encouraging. Right, I'm trying to see if this is. Yeah, unchallenged. I don't think there's any height in that Burnley team, is there? Although there is VAR here. So there is VAR. VAR. This is going to be ruled out. This will be ruled out. And to be fair, yes, it is offside for me. So I'm going to change it back to 0-0 because that, for me, is offside. Yeah, he's clearly in Trafford's way, isn't he? Is it too fast? I know. Tony, pick up to you, Tony. I know it's mad, isn't it? Wait until game 10 with Havertz. That is, Bargav, that is probably the most sensible way for... Yeah, it is offside. That is how I always do any analysis. I always wait for every 10 games. Every 10 games for me, and then assess, because it takes a couple of games to get settled in, and then after the first 10 games, that's when the league is starting to form as well. So yeah, yeah. Colm had a go at me because I created one, but to be fair, it's needed nowadays because you guys, if you don't know VAR is happening, at least I can tell you that VAR happening. Man United fans going to claim they're getting robbed again. 100% they will, but 100% they're wrong. As long as Mondi doesn't jump in and say that he's been robbed, I'm absolutely cool with it. Big up to you, Tone. Goal disallowed. Yes. What's that stupid egghead going to say about that? Yeah, he's starting to annoy me now. And obviously, he came from the club that I support in Holland, and I think he's lost so much credit. Now he's lost. For me, I just find him annoying. And I did like him at Ajax. Here comes Kolyosho. Free kick. Johnny Evans to score an... yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, Tone. It wouldn't surprise me at all. What's this? Luke, the egg has crap, mate. It has. Eric, 10 excuses he's getting called now. Yeah, well, to be fair, yes. But to be fair, it's 0-0. It's actually quite an entertaining game. I actually quite like this. Should have definitely more Saturday night games. Under the lights. Regulon's just put the ball out. Nearly slipped over as well. You don't want any more injuries, United, I'll tell you. Oh, here comes Jordan Bayer. Just behind. Oh. And dude, he nearly got hold of the ball there. Oh, here comes Hoyland. Here's Hoyland. I'm not convinced by this guy. I honestly, I'm not seeing how he's worth this much money. If this guy's worth, what, 60 million, how much is Eddie worth? Like, seriously? I'm not getting the fuss about him right now. Here's Connor Roberts. Fouled by McTominay. Of course he is. McTominay is going to keep choking these little fouls up. He's going to get a yellow card quick enough. Dallo is already on a yellow. He's up against Tressor now, who's currently speaking to company whilst they're playing, which is interesting. Here's Kolyosho. Over to Tressor. Come on, take on Dallo. Take on Dallo. No. Come on, Trezor. Oh, just over 30 minutes played now. Here's Amdouni. Koleosho. Come on. Burnley's just passing it around at the moment. Ricky Man United just. Oh, hang on. Oh, is this a corner? That is a corner. Shot by it, Ramsey. Yeah, they are. I love listening to Ali. Ali's spot on. They are missing a out-to-out centre forward because their actual work is brilliant. It's just they got no vocal point to actually aim at, which is really annoying. Here's Burnley with the corner here. They're doing these short and quick corners. I don't like it. Trezor with another corner. Okay, I don't actually know who that came off, to be fair. Thought it came off a Burnley player, to be honest, but I'm going to show the replay of this. Trezor. I don't like these set pieces, honestly. I don't. 33 minutes in, I've not seen one good set piece yet, other than from United for the disallowed goal. Burnley's have all been awful. All of them. So currently, Burnley have now the youngest starting 11. Arsenal are second, Tottenham are third, Chelsea are fourth, Bournemouth are fifth. Here comes Rashford. Oh. Reguilon out for a United throw-in. If I was Burnley, I'd get a goal before half-time. I can't see United playing like this in the second half. They are really poor. Here's Reguilon. Just clear the damn ball. Jeez. I hate all this little, oh, I'm going to knock it down to you. You can clear it. Just someone clear it. I don't care who does it. Just clear the damn ball. You can tell I played football in the 80s and 90s. You get the ball, you clear it. Simple. Unless there's a clear and obvious pass out that starts an attack, it was always just clear the damn thing. Man, I'm just passing it around in the middle of the pitch at the moment. Not doing much with it. Burnley aren't exactly pressing them, to be fair, though. Can't watch the. You can't watch the game. Oh, is it because it's on TNT? You can't watch TNTs. That sucks. Well, I'll be waiting to see if there's a goal, mate. It's been a good game. I've quite enjoyed it, to be fair. Burnley have looked good, but they are missing a number 9. No offence to Amdouni, but he's not a number 9. Hope you had your dinner, Bobby. I did. I had chicken en croûte today. It was very nice. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, playing out from the back is alien to how we coach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unless I saw there was a clear pass on, I was always just told just to clear the damn ball. None of this stupid passing around whilst there's players still around you. Just clear the damn thing. Yeah, we only have. Oh, okay. I would have thought a betting shop would have like access to all TV. That's just me. I just thought they'd have access to all of it. Especially, yeah, because actually the box is on TNT as well, isn't it? So has Joe Joyce got a black eye? Is he turning up to the boxing game? Oh, boxing match with a black eye? Doesn't exactly fill you with much confidence, does it? Here's Abdouni. Oh, come on. You've got to start talking to each other. It's very simple. Man on. Is Kolyosho. Did that take a dink? No, it didn't take a dink. Goes out for a United goal kick. Freddy's skin. I just thought you'd have like a. I just assumed, to be honest. Bit weird, that. It's a good game tomorrow. PSG versus Marseille tomorrow night. But red zone, people. Red zone tomorrow. I'm actually excited. I'm actually looking forward to red zone. We had a couple of bets today. I'm going to do a couple more tomorrow. Currently showing the Rugby World Cup. Yeah, well, that's actually on the on FTSN as well, because I know Dermot and Philip are doing that. Big up to the THFC Till I Die. They're doing the rugby game. Here's Tresor. Here's Amdouni. Here's Tresor. Finds Kolyosho. I'll get used to saying that name at some point. Kolyosho. Here's Roberts. Here's Roberts. Easily cleared by Evans. Here's Burnley again. Here's Kolyosho. Roberts. Oh, I think that's going out for a goal kick. Yeah, I thought betting shops had the games that weren't on TV. There's one that shows all the Bundesliga games if you have an account with them. It's mad, though. I just for some reason I just assumed because I think. What was I going to say? Because I have to pay for Sky Racing, I think it's called. I get one that's free, but then there's another one that you have to pay for. And I swear I've seen that in Betfred Oh, well, not just Betfred, but betting shops for free. Islander, no free kick. Here's Hannibal. Here's Hoyland. Finding Bruno. Good defending by Burnley. Well done. Free kick. Foul by Casemiro. Luke, Freddie's tight, mate. I hope Fred isn't watching this. Yeah, it's a good challenge by Casemiro, to be fair. Right, here's Ramsey. Oh, good effort, but easy for Onana in the end, to be fair. It's good effort. Yeah, very easy for Onana. Is it me? Does he look like a frog sometimes? I swear he looks like a frog. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to start singing that all day now, aren't I? No. The thing is, this isn't time wasting, so this is the annoying part. Burnley need to force Onana to do something. It's not time wasting. It's annoying. Come on, Amdouni. See, until he picks it up, this is still not time wasting. United are just, yeah. I'm probably trying to get the half time, if I'm honest, because Ten Hag needs to sort this out, because honestly, it's not good. United is still going to be in the bottom half of the table. It's going to be 6 games played as well, isn't it? I think. And they will be on the 6th game tomorrow. So, yeah, technically, United should be on their 6th game too now. I'm just questioning it because I know Burnley on their 5th game, Luton on their 5th game. I'm pretty sure United have played every game that they should have done. Here's Rashford. Oh, sod off. No, he wasn't. I don't think that was a foul, to be honest. I'll be honest, I don't think that was a foul. Come up to half time now. Last 5 minutes have been a bit boring. But other than that, the first half's been all right. Been entertaining. Slightly worried it's going to be a 0-0. But surely United have got to try and win this. They've got to. We'll go through the earlier games at half time. Going to need a quick break. What's happening? Not a lot, to be honest, mate. Oh, Bruno. Oh, fun.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Bruno scored. Unbelievable. I hate this. Yeah, it is good goal, but it's Bruno. I can't stand him. I just can't stand him. Oh, jeez. It was a very good finish. But Burnley should be disappointed with themselves because they should at least got one goal. Yeah, it's clearly onside as well. And that was my last hope. But Johnny Evans with a lovely little pass over. Bruno, first touch volley. Very, very good. Brilliant. Brilliant finish. Okay. But Burnley United do not deserve to be 1-0 up at all. No. Do not deserve to be 1-0 up. There is still a minute and a half left of the first half. If anyone can tell me why Højlund is this valuable, because I'm missing it. I don't get it. I don't. I've seen more from Balogun than I have from Højlund. And I know, Tony, you don't like Balogun, but I don't get the Højlund one at all. Dan Bruno putting the team on his back. It is, because to be fair, Johnny Evans, brilliant pass to Bruno as well. I'll give him that. I hope he gets an assist for that. But this is just... Burnley have been good first half, but they are severely lacking a number 9. Amdouni's good, but I've always known Amdouni to be more like on a right midfielder, right winger type player, not a centre forward. I don't think we could be far from the referee blowing the whistle, to be fair. Man United just passing it around now. It's Johnny Evans with another pass to Bruno. Surely not again. Højlund over the bar, but I think this was offside. Yeah, I think that one was offside, to be fair. Yeah. To be fair, 4 players were. Yeah, but so were the rest of the players. Just waiting for the ref to blow his whistle, which will be any moment. I'm going to guess now, surely. No, the ref's still letting it play. There's McTominay. Back to Lindelof. And there is half-time. Yeah, I had a feeling. Occasional world-class moment. Yeah, to be fair, that was an amazing finish. As much as I hate him, it was a good finish. Go have a quick break. Just need to quickly check on my son. So yeah, I'll be back very, 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 very shortly, I promise. Welcome back, everybody. There's been some crazy man that has entered the building. Big up to Dermot. He will be joining me tomorrow for the Arsenal watch along. I'm not going to read your message. I know full well what will happen if I do that. But there you go. You can all read it there. It's on the screen. I know Dermot is currently doing the Ireland South Africa game on FTSN as well at this current moment. So if you prefer rugby, feel free to go and join them. Honestly, I will not be upset at all. You're more than welcome to join him. But yeah, big up to Dermot. I'll see you tomorrow. I cannot wait. I will be winding you up, just so you know. But yeah, let's go through the stats for this game first before we go through the games that have happened in the Premier League today. Possession, Burnley 57.7%, Man United 42.3%. Shots on target, 2 each, 6 shots for Burnley, 5 for United, 373 touches for Burnley, 303 for United. 1 yellow card, that was for Dallo in the 13th minute on Koliosho. Corners, 4 for Burnley, absolutely been pointless. Don't know why I have to talk about it, but I do. 1 corner for United, which was from the disallowed goal. Right, let's get into the games that have happened. What a great game I'm starting here. Crystal Palace 0, Fulham 0. Literally nothing to talk about. There we go. We'll move on from that one. Luton 1, Wolves 1. Carlton Morris with the goal for Luton in 65th minute, and Pedro Neto with the goal for Wolves, making it 1-1. Man City 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Foden with Kyle Walker assist, and Erling Haaland with a Matheus Nunes assist, made it 2-0. Rodri got sent off in the 46th minute, just after half time. He will be out for, well, currently 3 games, depending if there's any appeal and anything like that. So yeah, currently it's 3 games, but it may be longer, maybe shorter. Who knows? Brentford 1, Everton 3. Quite surprising, to be fair. Matthias Jensen with the goal for Brentford. Janout with the assist. Decore with the goal for Everton. Tarkowski with an assist. Tarkowski with a goal. McNeil with the assist. Calvert-Lewin with a goal. And James Garner with the assist. Let's get into the table. That's going to be interesting now, actually. Right, so currently you've got Man City on top. Tottenham 2nd, Liverpool 3rd, Arsenal 4th, Brighton 5th, West Ham 6th, Aston Villa 7th, United currently 8th as it stands. But obviously that's as it stands. That will obviously change if they do drop points again. Crystal Palace are in 9th, Fulham in 10th, Forest in 11th, Newcastle in 12th, Brentford in 13th, Chelsea in 14th, Everton up to 15th, Wolves 16th, Bournemouth 17th, Sheffield United 18th, Luton 19th, and Burnley, as it stands, because they have dropped a place because they have let a goal in today, are currently 20th. That could all change. What's with the Bruno hate? He has lived up to his bright tag. I don't like his attitude. That is the only reason I don't like him. I think he's a very talented player. Never said anything bad about his talent. I just don't like him. That guy just annoys the heck out of me. He's calmed it down a little bit this season. But last season, and to be fair, he's calmed it down this season because he's going to get so many yellow cards. It's ridiculous if he doesn't. But he's just annoying. I would hate to see him in an Arsenal shirt. I really would, because he would wind me up. Getting stupid yellow cards for complaining about this, complaining about that. Unpopular opinion, but he has shown up for United except for Rangnick season. I can't remember. Did he have a little bit of a moment at Ragnick? Did he? To be honest, mate, I can't remember. Obviously, it's United and don't really pay much attention to him. I'm trying to think. Did he have a little blip? I suppose he had a little bit of a blip. Maybe that was under Ragnick. But yeah, that whole situation then was just weird anyway. So to be fair, any player that has a little bit of a blip, I'm not surprised. He has never hid from the bow. No, he hasn't. Look, he never does. He obviously wears his heart on his sleeve, and that's fine. But he just really annoys me. He's probably the really nice guy off the pitch, and he's probably a really nice bloke. But he just frustrates the heck out of me. He really does. I wish I would like him, but I don't. I just don't. If Havertz reached his level, I would be happy. Yeah. Playing wise, if Havertz get anywhere near Bruno, I'll be well happy. Yeah. I've got exactly what you meant. But yeah, if Havertz plays like Bruno does for United, I'll be happy. And I know he's not the type of person that's going to annoy me, like asking for this, asking for that, pretending he's been shot by a sniper, all that kind of stuff. It just annoys the heck out of me. So yeah, that's where Kai is very different personality-wise. He's very quiet, to be fair. Nice guy, just really quiet. Very placid, Kai is. But yeah, we are 3 minutes away from second half, I reckon. Probably 3. Well, there's back from advert, so I'm going to guess it's very close. The cameraman's obviously very bored. The cameraman has zoomed in on the moon. Don't know why. It's a very nice picture, but all right. There we go. I'd rather sit. The players are coming back out, so Burnley players just quickly warming up. Man United players coming out now. So sorry, it's just Peter Crouch talking to Jules Beach at the moment. Obviously, the players come out the tunnel. They have to go through over the far pitch to go to the dugout. So the start will be a little bit slower. There's Craig Bellamy with Vincent Kompany. Oh, let's just hope it's the same again from Burnley. They just need to work. Well, one, set pieces. They need to improve that. That was awful first half. All right, so United will be kicking us off from left to right now. Hoyland with Hannibal. And there we go. Game back underway. Let's take off half time because it is no longer half time. But my streak continues of no 0-0s. This is where tomorrow's North London derby, when we'll be giving it such big hype and talking about it so much, it's going to be a 0-0. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if it is. What's with Dortmund this year? They are going to need to gain some form. Yeah, mine Dortmund aren't doing very well. I think they haven't replaced Bellingham very well. When they lost Haaland, that wasn't so difficult to replace, and that's no disrespect to Haaland, but that wasn't so difficult to replace. Replacing Bellingham was going to be one heck of a challenge. They also lost a Hood as well. He went to Brighton. Guerrero as well is another big loss. To be honest, they've just got to kind of do a big reset at Dortmund for me, a big one. And they don't have the financial power like Munich do. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But thankfully, I have many clubs in different countries that can please me. Saying that, last weekend I watched AC Milan and they got trounced by Inter. So, and Ajax aren't doing great either. Yeah, I'm struggling with my teams all over Europe at the moment. Still can't believe Emre Can down Dembele. Yeah. All right, Burnley fans are singing, I think. I don't think it is actually. I think that's United fans. So Man United have never lost when winning at half time since 2014, September 27th. So that's 9 years. They've never lost. To be honest, I would have been surprised with a loss, but a draw wouldn't shock me. I know it's a little bit chilly, and it is in the UK. It's a little bit chilly. But is there really any necessary need for gloves? I don't think so. I know you're from Brazil, Casemiro, but seriously, gloves? And they're not even normal gloves. They're like gardening gloves, cycling gloves. He's got grip on them. Why doesn't he grip? Not a goalkeeper. Oh, yeah. So I'm just waiting for a throw in to be taken, which seems to be taking forever. Taylor kicks it out. Evans heads it back. Oh, United managed to keep this in, actually. I thought it was going out then. Here's Casemiro. Trying to find Bruno. There's Bayer. Out for a United throw-in. Here's Dallo. Going to take the throw-in. Here's Bruno. Ramsey keeps it. Throw in there to United. Here's Bruno. For another throw in. It's more like a rugby game at the moment. Inching down the line. Here's Dallo with a throw in. Here's McTominay trying to hold off the Burnley defenders. Here's Hannibal. Here's Dallo. Just missed Hoyland there that came running in like a buffalo. Oh, here comes Burnley. Here's Brownhill. Brownhill just can't get it out. But there we go. He's sorted it now. He's struggling to get the ball out of his feet. Here's Ramsey. Here's Tresor. Here's Amdouni. Forcing United have forced Burnley back a little bit here. Here's Charlie Taylor. I like gloves. Nearly got in trouble for that first time in winter climate. Nearly caught in a fight. Guess it's improper etiquette to wear gloves inside. What if you're cold? But I would say I don't know. I'm not one of those that would like go take them off. If you're cold, you're cold. To be fair, it's just like when it's football. If you're feeling cold, I'm sorry, but you're not moving around enough. Simple as that. Move around, do something. You should be nice and toasty whilst playing football because you're moving around enough. Goalkeepers, yeah, they probably will get cold. And to be fair, they've got goalkeeper clubs anyway, so not an issue. But Casemiro, seriously, gloves? I don't know. Here's Rashford. Oh yeah. I can't say the second half started off great, as you can tell. I'm yawning. Here's Cullen. Here's Bayer. Come on, Burnley. I don't know who Burnley have got on their bench. I don't know if there's anyone on their bench that can actually cause any issues. Beat's gonna hate the decline of long sleeves, sort of agree. I'm not that fussed. As you know, I wear short sleeves all the time. I'm not a great fan of long sleeves, but that's just me. I don't like my arms covered. But I have no issues with footballers wearing long sleeves, if I'm honest. Oh, is Kolyosho now blocked? Is Burnley still trying to build an attack? Here's Tresor. And United cleared it. Possession so far in the second half, 73% to Burnley, 27 to United. 9 minutes in. But they're not really doing much with the possession, if I'm honest. So why possession is not the best stat to look at when you when you look at a football game, because possession means nothing. You can literally just pass it around constantly and do nothing with it. For me, they need to like change it into two different types of possession. So defensive possession and attacking possession. That would be better. Because I just put it as possession. I think you should have like defensive possession and offensive possession, because that will be different. That will be more interesting and more correct with how the game has been played. I like the training. No sleeves, long sleeves are amazing in winter. Yeah, I'm going to guess that we will see some long sleeves in the winter. Sure, we will. I'll be surprised if we don't. The problem with the UK now is we get really hot summers, we're going to get really cold winters, so we're going to need them, to be fair. Problem is the tracking. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's hard, but to be fair, if they can work out these XG stuff, they can work out that. I've decided to call XG man Gavin. Just decided to name him now, or name the person that's doing it. The XG makes no sense. Still makes no sense. Corner to Burnley here. They need to improve these set pieces. I don't want to see a short corner again. I really don't. But then, to be fair, with what I was saying in the first half, where Burnley haven't got much height, maybe that's why they're doing the short corners, because they know they've got no height. They've got nothing that can actually trouble them at the back. Maybe that's what it is. And to be fair, that makes sense. Yeah, so they've gone for another short corner again. Oh, come on, Burnley. Yeah, Ali's just saying it now as well about doing the short corners, because it's. I suppose if you're up against Evans, Lindelof, McTominay, Reguilon's not exactly short. Dallow's not exactly short either. So you have got a lot of height. Casemiro as well. So I suppose, yeah, short corners is probably the better option for Burnley, but it makes no excuse for the free kicks that I saw, because that's not necessarily height. That you just need to place it in the right position. You don't necessarily need to head the ball in from a free kick. Corners are more headers, let's be honest. Thing is, Bayer's not that small, but I suppose that's the only one player. I'm trying to think of all their players now. Cullen's not that big. Brownhill's not that big. Roberts is definitely not big. Charlie Taylor's not big. Al Dakani, he's all right height wise. But yeah, it's like 2 against 4 or 5. Yeah, it kind of makes sense actually. Here's Rashford. I don't know. Rashford with a nice little header down there. What a challenge by Al Dakayol. I don't know if it's a corner or a free kick, or I don't know what's happened here, because they just continue. Oh, it's a corner. So United. I couldn't work out because they kept doing a replay. Oh, Trafford's been absolutely flummoxed at that corner. Here's Hannibal with another dink in. Trafford collects it more confidently this time. My concern with them buying Trafford now, no disrespect, great goalkeeper, he's very young. Like, he was at Bolton, did amazing at Bolton. Under 21s, amazing. But you see what I'm saying is, like, under 21s, Bolton League One, coming in to be Burnley's number one. I would have stuck with Muric for a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, before going to Trafford. Oh, the pace from Tressel here. There's no one in the middle though, so Tressel's having to slow down, dinks it in, and Arnold collects it easily. It's annoying. Here's Casemiro trying to find Bruno. Finds Bruno. Big up to BX. Hope you're doing well. Just passing it around at the moment. Here's Dallo with a cross in. Trafford collects that nice and comfortably. I don't know what Burnley can do. I don't know who they've got on the bench. Who have Burnley got on the bench? Let's have a look. Fixtures. I know it's on the screen before anyone says it. It's so tiny for me. I need to see bigger number. All right. Wow. Yeah. Jay Rodriguez is their other forward option. Sander Berg, Jack Cork. They've got height on the bench, but that's not really going to help matters. Brun Larson, decent left winger. I just. Burnley played great football. It's very entertaining to watch. But they're struggling with the number 9 position. They've clearly got to improve on that in January, because I can't see how they're going to survive without a number 9. Here's Dallo with a nice little dink in, too high for Bruno. Here's Reguilon. Here's McTominay, shot easily saved by Trafford. It's very low. Wasn't very powerful. Not much of a struggle there. Comfortable, very comfortable there for James Trafford. Anyone tell me how old this Sang is? Because he looks extremely old. He's like someone that I would want to respect, not actually. Right, here we go. Here's Rashford. Well defended, Charlie Taylor. And it is a free kick. I'll be honest, if a striker can't get past a fullback, he's not great. Think they made new FIFA Code Ultimate Team. Mate, I'll be honest. I've been a FIFA fan for 20 years. Not even interested. I'm interested in your comment. I'm just not interested in buying the game, even looking at which game to buy this year. It's disappointing, really. I will explain. Because Dermot jumped into my comments to say what he said earlier, I quickly just typed on to his stream, come on, you Gunners, just returning the favour. And Dermot is back. Pickford will be at your ground Monday morning at 8:30. Big up to Dermot and Philip. I can't wait to see Dermot tomorrow. It's good. Look, all rivalry aside, honestly, to be able to enjoy a game with an opposition fan will be very entertaining. I've done it with Colm in the past because obviously Colm is my FTSN brother. But the first time I'm doing one with a Tottenham fan, so it's going to be very entertaining. Definitely tune in. It's going to be very entertaining. Don't know, Bobby. Game finally will change because of creative control change. Someone's going to have to literally say to me, "Oh, you must get this game." Until that's happened, I probably won't even consider it. And I've not even looked into it. I've not looked at the trailers. I've ignored them all. Obi Smalls, big up to you. I will never forget when you was doing a watch along for, I think was an international match, and it went to penalties. I asked if you think there would be a goal, and you said both teams might as well not have a goalkeeper. Oh, yes. Oh, Christ, I remember that one. Oh, what was that? Was that Israel? That was Israel against... Who were Israel playing? Yeah, that's when they were just literally... Awful game. Awful. Yes, I remember that. Oh, big up to you, Obi. Oh, Christ. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was just awful game. But technically, that didn't ruin my 0-0 because obviously I had goals. So I count that as not a 0-0. But yeah, that was awful. Oh, I've never seen a game like that. Thankfully, I haven't seen it either. I can't remember who they played though. Israel versus Shane Moss not here because Moss will tell me, but Israel versus I can't remember. But that was brilliant. I love that stream. It was so funny. Yeah, mate, big up to you, Obi. Seriously. I subbed after that day, even though I lost so much money that day, but I remember that. Big up to you, Obi. Honestly. Oh, Rashford shot there. But United are trying to build again. Yeah, appreciate it though, Obi. Really do. Yeah, like I said, I do watch alongs for whatever game I'm choosing to watch. Obviously, it's quite nice to have a majority of the day off from doing streams today. It's Saturday night. It's quite an interesting game, Burnley United as well, because Burnley, everyone's favourites to stay up, considering they've just been promoted. United are obviously having a season from hell for their fans and the players, to be fair. But yeah, we do like whatever game possible. I think next weekend I'm going to try and do WSL. I need to work out if I can watch it on my TV because I have to do it through FA Player. So I'm going to try and set that up for next weekend. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that tunes in. I know we don't get many watching at a time. That's absolutely fine. I know there's other big streams out there that do it, but what I like to do on here is if you're typing and you type a message, I like to get everybody's message up because it's important. you spend the time typing, talking to me whilst, I'm literally just watching a game, really. It's good communication. I love it. Colorado are losing, says BX. Is this what sport? Is it college football? Is it better not be that stupid thing with a stick? Or what's known as baseball. I just don't know what Burnley can do. It's kind of annoying, actually. I just don't see how mind you, saying this, Johnny Evans is back there, so maybe Joe Rodriguez could do something. I think Burnley just should have gone out and bought a proper striker. No offense to Amdouni, but he's not a striker. I think a lot of people try and follow Pep a little bit too much. Obviously, Company coached under him. Oh, here we go. So it's triple substitution for Burnley. Interesting. Oh, okay. The Colorado versus Oregon game, college football, which free on YouTube. Awesome. Love it. That's probably what Moss is watching then, to be fair. Sanderberg's coming on. Trying to work out who's coming off here. Someone's coming off. Amdouni's coming off. Right. Amdouni is definitely coming off. It's Larson, Berg, and Rodriguez coming on. Trying to work out who else is coming off here. So Koleosho is coming off. And Ramsey is the other one coming off. So Sanderberg, Rodriguez, and who's the other one? Larson is on. Once the time goes off, I'll tell you what. 74th minute. That is a triple change for Burnley. So can this triple change the game? Maybe. I'll be honest. I think Sanderberg, by the looks of it, already has been told to push up a little bit. He's more normally a defensive midfielder, but it looks like he's been told to go up there a little bit higher up the field. He's actually further forward than Jay Rodriguez at the moment. So maybe he might be like the number 10. Here's Sanderberg now. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh. I think a question needs to be asked here. What happened between Evans and Rodriguez there? There was a chair, but it's complete. That's a little bit risky from Evans, I have to be honest, because Evans doesn't win the ball. Not sure if he really took much of the player. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It was a very quick VAR check. Well, Regulon's just walked off the pitch because he pulled up as well. Yeah, or he actually. Oh yeah, Regulon's definitely off here. Is Regulon still playing? Oh no. So currently, Man United are down to 10 men. Oh no, Regulon's back on now. I think. Is he okay then? Oh, geez, honestly, ridiculous. Ah. I wasn't forgiving it either. To be fair, it's just like a slightly forceful barge. There's nothing wrong with that. Just really frustrates the heck out of me. Currently, Burnley are being a blunt knife. It's literally, there's no danger to them at the moment. They're putting out dangerous crosses. That was a great cross again, but there's no one in the middle. What's the point? There's a corner to Burnley now. So you do see Burnley being better and could stave off relegation. They were one of the teams I thought would be around the 14th, 15th position. Without the number 9, I'm struggling to see how they survive. So Regulon is off, by the way. Regulon is off. I can't say his name, probably. And Varane, because Varane was on the bench. Makes perfect sense just to have Johnny Evans start in front of Varane, but never mind. Move on from that. Corner going in from Tresor. Yeah, to be fair, going high for these corners is pointless. I can see why they're doing short corners now. Pointless. Is Sanderberg. Mind you, they've brought some height on. Sanderberg's pretty tall. Actually, probably Sanderberg's probably the tallest on the field now, actually, thinking about it. And Jay Rodriguez. It's easier for some people to say than me. But yeah, but currently Burnley's just been a very, very blunt knife. And that's the problem. So I'm going to go back to this question, Bargav. Without number 9, I just can't see him doing anything. They're just. How many goals have they got in the league so far? They've got 4. So they're less than a goal a game. They've put in some great crosses. They've built some great passages of play. First half, they were really, really good. But they are struggling with the final pass and the final finish. So Bournemouth still better. Luton feels like going down, but will cause upsets. Yeah, for me they will. Sheffield will go also. Thorpe Forest would be further down. Yeah, to be honest, I think you're right with at least 2 right now. I think the third one is definitely still up for grabs. Sheffield United will struggle. Luton will struggle. The third place currently is still up for grabs. And to be honest, I'm going to have to put Burnley as favourites for that at the moment, from what I've seen in the first 6 games. Obviously, it's only 6 games. Could change. Company could change. the style of play, so they don't necessarily need a vocal point, because you can play like that. You don't necessarily need to play with a number 9, but the way that they've been playing first half, you kind of needed one. There's always someone always having to wait because there was no one in the box, or they were trying to find someone and they just couldn't find them. Another corner for Burnley here. Bournemouth have had a tough run and they made it interesting. Yeah, to be fair, Bournemouth have been all right. That new manager, I'm not even going to try and say his name, the Spanish dude. Good coach. I heard good things about before he came in. Still shocked that they sacked Gary O'Neill the way they did and brought him in, but that it's worked for him so far. Oh, Rodriguez just what? Oh no, it's Sir Sanderberg. Sanderberg header just over the bar from that corner. Oh, it's off his shoulder. Damn it. But that's better. Like I said, Sanderberg's probably the biggest player on the field now. So that's what they need to do. They need to aim for Sanderberg. So the thing is, United fans are going to come out and say, "Oh, we won at Burnley." This has been extremely poor by United. Extremely. They are fortunate to get 3 points here. Absolutely fortunate. Chelsea and Tottenham were lucky. Chelsea. Oh, God. I can't even say their name without giggling at the moment. And I'm very non-biased. But Chelsea is just a joke. What a joke of a club. I don't know what. I honestly can't see where they're going to get 3 points from at the moment. And I'm sure at some point it will all fix together and be very good, and they'll go on a very good run. But at the moment, they just look a mess. Very similar to United. If they get 3 points tonight, they'll be very lucky. Tottenham, I like Ange Ball. I can't deny that I love the way that Ange plays football. Oh, hang on, here's Jay Rodriguez. And it's out for another corner. Yeah, he's definitely on side. Dallo was keeping him on there. Yeah, I kind of am. I'm the same as you, Bargo. I kind of expect it all to. Maybe it's because I've spent so many years, Chelsea are a decent team. You just kind of expect it to work because they have got good players. Just those good players as a team are useless. But I guarantee if you separate them, you see how good they are individually. But as a team, so I've got hiccups now. Here's Rashford, though. Rashford. Shot. Blocked. Corner. At some point, it's got to work. That's what I keep saying. I keep saying it to myself. It's got to work. It's got to work. I'm not even a Chelsea fan. I don't care if it doesn't work. But it's a weird one. It really is. Who knows? To be actually thinking about it, who else is playing tomorrow? It's obviously Arsenal playing Tottenham quite clearly. I don't know who else is playing tomorrow. Let's have a look. Corner's just coming in. There it comes. In comes corner. Burnley have dealt with it. Stamford. So Brighton are playing Bournemouth. Chelsea are playing Villa. Liverpool, West Ham. So there's loads of 2 o'clocks tomorrow. And then Sheffield United versus Newcastle. I'll be honest, if Newcastle don't win that, they've really got to look at themselves a little bit and wonder what the heck's going on. West Ham could give Liverpool a good game. Aston Villa, Chelsea. Interesting one. I think Brownhill's coming off here. Let's have a look. So Brownhill is off. Here. And who? I say Manuel. Yep. Okay. Oh, Benson. I know him as Benson, not as Manuel. So they've made another change. Okay, let's go back into bar gabs. They have great chances. They have. They just suck. I don't know what it is. It's really weird. I've watched them a couple of times this season. I'm like, I don't get what's going wrong because their players are good. You look at every single one of those players; they're good players. It's just mad. Just feels like Enzo and yeah, it pretty much is, isn't it? And if you've only got two players that are clicking together, that's not enough, is it? Especially in the Premier League. Let's see what happens against Villa tomorrow. Obviously, I don't personally care if Chelsea don't click. I just feel that at some point, surely it must. It must click at some point, surely. But who knows? Football's a funny world. Right, Burnley have got 3 minutes of normal time to try and get an equaliser. There will be probably 4 or 5 minutes of injury time, I would have thought. Oh, here's Benson. So I'm going to call him Benson because that's how I know him. I know him as Benson. Come on, Burnley. Shut. Oh, useless. I think this might be a Man United change now. So Amrabat is making his debut. So Amrabat makes his debut. Formation wise, I don't quite get it. I'll be honest, because Varane came on for their left back Regulon. They're now just taking their other centre back off to bring on Amrabat. I don't know what they're doing, if I'm honest. So yeah, Amrabat is currently one of the 3 defensive players. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Ten Hag does confuse me at the moment with United. I don't know. Oh, come on, Burnley. But here's Bruno. Please don't score a second. This will really annoy me. Hoyland. Corner to United. Oh, that would really annoy me. It would be so undeserved if they made it 2-0. I'll be honest. But the game's not far from finishing, so I'll let you know that you'll catch me tomorrow at 2 with Dermot, the Tottenham fan, for the Arsenal Tottenham Watchalong. Entertaining stuff coming up. And then I'll be doing the instant match reaction after that. I don't know if Moss is doing Red Zone. I hope so. Tomorrow night, but we'll see. Here's Hannibal. What on earth was that? Mind you saying that. Burnley have got no players forward, so it's only can come back. Here's corner. Corner to United again. To be honest, I thought that was offside, but there we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's offside. There's Bruno, Hoyland. I'm disappointed with Burnley. I'll be honest. Disappointing. Four minutes of injury time. We've got 2.5 minutes left. Here's Hannibal. Here's Dallo. Good attempt by Fernandes, to be fair. But Trafford dealt with that. Oh, jeez. Did Burnley realise that they're 1-0 down? This is a lucky 3 points for United. Clash there between Bayer. Bayer's going to get for a yellow though as well. Yeah, it's clearly a yellow card as well. Oh, jeez. Oh, Christ. Ali's given man of the match to Johnny Evans. Yeah. I'll agree with that. Just for the assist alone, to be fair. Amrabat gives a foul there. It's quite clearly a foul. I don't know what. Oh, why players say how. It's quite clear. You put your arm across him. Trafford is coming up here. To be fair, Trafford's not exactly the biggest goalkeepers. Doesn't really, yeah. They've done another short corner and a short set piece. Straight at Nana. And that's full time. Guys, really appreciate the company. As always, thank you ever so much. And I will see you tomorrow for the North London Derby with Dermot. Can't wait. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.